What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the A Weekly podcast. This week, there's no Elliot. Sync's her, though. You know, I know people have been asking about him in the comments. So, say hello, Sync.
Hey, guys.
So, yeah.
Sick.
Did you expect more? I'm sorry. I said hello.
Damn.
That's all you asked me to do.
Hello.
Hello. But yeah, Sync, what the hell you been, mate? Because it's been like...
Oh, I've been good.
It's been a few months, bruh.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Kicked.
Because I've been at uni. Been uni for past 2 years now.
Dang.
Studying a degree of nanoscience. So that sort of takes a lot of my time.
What even is nanoscience? I'm curious.
It's pretty much a fancy way of saying tiny chem for the purpose of either physics or biology.
Man.
It's like one common thing that you would do is you design little carriers with drugs in them that only activate in certain parts of the body.
Man.
So it's a way to just increase the specificity of the drug and stop side effects and all that kind of thing.
That's some NSA type shit, bruh.
NSA.
Yes.
So you're mostly dealing with stuff in like pharmaceuticals, or?
Yeah. So I'm majoring in genetics as well. So I'm hoping to use it to cure some genetic disorders, perhaps help cure cancer. There's a lot of research going into that right now.
Right.
But yeah.
Think if you cure cancer, just remember me when you get that paycheck, bruh. You know.
Remember your peaks in AA.
I'll be like, hey, you know who deserves this? Cal.
Taught him all he knows.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a couple months though to ship it down there.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that, please. Especially from Australia. Oh man,
Oh no.
we'd be dealing with a bloody fucking disaster. Probably take about 3 years to ship.
He's like, you still haven't gotten your other stuff, have you?
Bruh, 3 months and counting.
It's so bad that you've been waiting that long just for, what was it, a motherboard?
Yeah, at this point, I'm done, man. I'm done waiting. Like I'm so like, just, I'm so mad that I can't even be mad anymore. Like I'm just exercising my Buddhist patience. I'm being a very Zen monk right now.
It's called Zen Gaming.
Hashtag AMD.
Hashtag AMD.
Yeah, I am Zen.
I am Zen.
Oh man.
So you're Zen and he's Zane.
Bruh, Zen. It's time for us to do edit right now. You can call it Zen.
We've known each other for like what, 3.5 years now, and we've been never once dueled or anything in like Call of Duty.
Gotta change
We
that
have
up.
collabed on something else though.
Yeah, I'm talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're past our Call of Duty primes. You know? So, I mean, it's
especially
not to be
especially your
expected, I mean. We almost did one time.
Yeah, I remember you like made the like the sync points and whatnot for it, and then that fell through the roof.
Yeah, it fell through. It wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the Destiny path.
So I think that was towards like where I was like getting more fed up with it and like didn't feel like editing COD anymore.
Right. Man.
So yeah, I didn't really.
Did it took you like a
keep
year to
up
break
with
out
it.
Nightmare 3?
Yeah, and like that edit still wasn't even like all that great. Like, sure, like it was my last COD edit and last Vegas only edit, but
Right.
I mean, I kind of just threw some stuff together towards the end because I just wanted to be done with it.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like my my ultimate goal was to make this like the undisputed best Vegas edit of all time, like, capital levels. And I did not achieve that. At least I don't feel like I did.
Bruh.
That would be quite an accolade.
It would take me and you, Zane, to do that together. We could do it though. But it's just not time, man. It's not time anymore. It's finished.
Days in the past. When did Nightboot 3 come out? That was
2014, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 2014, but I need the day.
Jeez.
July 8th. So it's been almost 2 years on the dot
Dang!
when that came out.
Yeah, Onions came out 2 years
It was a
ago.
long time ago. What about you, Alex? When was your last major edit?
Oh boy. Okay. That would have probably been that CS:GO one I did. I can't even remember the name of it, but it would have been late 2014,
Dang.
probably.
Whew.
2014. You
Yeah,
sure?
it's been a while.
Jeez. Okay, let me look.
Yeah, that would be my last COD edit. Yeah,
You got a lot of betas up.
I've done a couple of little CS:GO things in betas,
Yeah.
but
Right.
that's the last finished one probably.
Like, you just get like super busy with stuff? Because I remember, like I said, you were talking about
Yeah, I just
university
got
and all that.
super busy with stuff, and early in 2014 I started working for the company that I work for now, the production house, so
Oh yeah.
working already in After Effects,
Right.
it sort of interfered with my
Right.
motivation to do more work in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely understand what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Because it was just like the time when I got my job at the Hive. Like I couldn't like get used to doing my own personal projects and then coming to work and doing more editing and video shooting and stuff. Like, it just like it got too much, and like I just caused me to not want to make my own stuff, because I was like, well, I'm just doing do it at work anyway, so what's the point?
Dang.
So,
That's
it's
like
like
go ahead.
I've always permanently been at school. I never took a year off of school. Like a lot of people take gap years and stuff, but I just went straight from year 12 into uni.
Right, same.
Right. Sheesh. So,
Yeah, because
I
I mean that is one thing like people need to understand. Like, they say that they really want to be like, oh, I want to be like video editors and all like in that type of field, but you gotta understand like you need to balance that out. Like, working on commercialized projects for clients and actual pay stuff that you have to get done, compared to stuff that you just want to do for fun and on the side, and like
Sure.
Yeah, because inspiration isn't free.
Yeah. Like, you will burn yourself out.
Definitely. It's definitely a mood thing, and being passionate about it, then you're never gonna be in the mood.
It's gonna slow you down.
Exactly.
And it's also one of the things transitioning into the more commercial stuff. You got to understand that quite often your vision is not what they want either.
Exactly.
Right.
And you might do something and say like it looks better, but they'll still want you to change it to something that in your mind will look much worse.
Yeah.
But that's something you end up coming to terms with, and you're fine with it.
Yeah, being able to adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
even at the expense of quality.
At first I didn't really have an issue with that, because the stuff that we were doing, like, since I worked for a university, wasn't like super creative. Like, we're editing like a lecture or like a commercial for some random program that's starting up. Like,
yeah. And I remember one thing that always, when I first started working, annoyed me was how often I'd do something, and sort of, I think we had a 3-draft policy with the company, so after 3 drafts, the client has to pay more. But it'd end up being about 12 more drafts or something, just because my coworkers would say, hey, can you change this and this?
Yeah, goodness.
I mean, going back and changing is fine, but that's a bit excessive. 12 is a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on what you was doing there.
Like, we were discussing this because I had a work meeting with them just yesterday, and it's fine to do that, just as long as you have all your input, that the things you need to change before you start rendering. If you change something and you start rendering, and then they come back and say, hey, actually, can you change this as well? That's when it starts to get very annoying and difficult.
Right.
Because that's cutting into your time and other projects as well.
Yeah.
Get all wishy-washy. Constant change. Yeah, that's not fun. Monday is such a fresh day to do the podcast.
Why do you say that?
Because it's like, it's Monday, bro. Everybody's kind of like, I mean, how mad are you on a Monday, you know? Right? Like,
I mean, you have to work.
You just come.
Mondays are terrible.
Energy,
Exactly. You come home, you sit in the computer, you just start talking about like nonsense. It's like, today at work, man.
Today I'm angry at this thing.
Exactly. I woke up this morning, I just didn't like it. Today is not my day.
For me, that'd always be Tuesdays because, well, my schedule, I think I had like 3 practical sessions. Each of them were 5 hours long.
No.
And there was one in particular which was just terrible, and it was on Tuesday. And I'd come back so stressed every time.
Yeah, it's awful.
I absolutely hated it.
Sounds Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like steer clear of me Tuesday, because I'm just gonna be a ball of rage.
Like, what do they have you doing exactly?
Well, the thing is, usually you do like all the reactions and everything. You do it all in the one session and you start the write-up. But they completely changed the format of the write-up and didn't tell you how to do it.
That's terrible.
So you already had limited time, so most people wrote their write-up before they came into the session.
Right.
Which was, difficult enough, because you don't know what you need to write, but you know that you don't have enough time to write it in the session.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then they'd end up, you don't get feedback for your past one until you get to your session. So you're basically a week behind on all feedback, because you've already written up your one for that week.
Why do they do it like that? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so bad actually that everybody in my degree, we're coming together and we're writing a formal letter of complaint and getting it sent in, because
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. It's the best way to do it.
it's just ridiculous. We're all smart people and we're not slow at all,
Right.
but we're all struggling for time and getting just barely above passes. So.
Right. It's time to exercise
Yeah.
your rights as students.
Yeah.
Put that foot down. Now, how much longer do you have left in uni?
Of the degree?
Yeah, are you done? Are you?
I've got a year and a half left, so
Year and
3
a half.
semesters.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were like
It's
the same range as me.
It's only a 3-year degree, surprisingly.
Yeah, I thought you would be in it for quite a bit. I thought you was gonna be going for a couple more years.
I'll be old by the time I finish.
Yeah. Walking out with a cane.
That's what I was saying.
Long white
long
beard.
beard. Yep.
I think that's how House got to the point he is. Like House MD.
No. And I think Joe over here is about to graduate, aren't you?
Yeah, on the 30th, I get the heck out of high school.
Hey.
So, boom.
I remember
You
when I
excited?
graduated high school. What a
You
time.
excited, man?
Yeah, I just want to leave. I don't want to go to high school anymore. I just want to get out of there. I don't care if I go to college tomorrow. It doesn't matter.
Right. It's just like no more high school.
Yeah, high school is just annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I liked high school mostly for the social aspect. But a lot of the classes were just kind of
Nah.
Because, I'm not doing what I want to do. Even though I
Yeah.
am learning, other stuff, too. It's just, I don't want to learn as much of the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best for people who are into the arts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because
You need that hands-on one.
Because
Yeah.
there is the format of learning, of
Mm-hmm.
doing tests and stuff, which isn't something that really works for us.
Right.
Mhm.
At all. Because
feel that.
when I was in university still, our tests were critiques, final projects and things like that.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything written down. We just talked about our work.
Right.
In reality, you're not gonna remember everything. You're gonna look it up
Yeah.
and be like, yeah, this is what I have to do. This is the answer on how to complete this task.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of lecturers or something like that, they'll say, we don't expect you to have perfect answers, we just expect you to try to understand the material.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of build a foundation that you can build off or work off of.
So at least you know what you're doing.
So saying that,
Find the answer.
It's 2016.
We have Google now. And Siri.
Yeah.
Who needs school? I have Siri.
She can answer all
God,
Who
my
needs
no.
school when I have God?
Siri doesn't know the answers to
I
everything.
go to church. Ask my priest what's good about life. He's like, yeah. This is what's going on in the world. I get my news from my priest.
How
Your
reliable.
news from your priest. Yo.
I learned Pythagorean theorem from my priest.
Nice.
What type of priest is this?
He called it Pythagorean theorem. He thought it was funny, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Jeez. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be on my exam, which is tomorrow.
You still doing Pythagoras
Oh.
in fucking high school?
Yeah.
In the last year of high school?
Yep.
Jeez.
What type of high school you going to?
Do you use it for trigonometric identities and stuff?
What a great set of words you just said.
Sorry.
Whoosh.
Now that priest thing, it sort of reminds me of something, because I watched that show on Netflix. What is it called? Kimmy Schmidt. It's an okay show, but there was like the one where they're stuck down in a bunker for 15 years, and then they finally escape.
15 years, jeez.
Yep. Well, that makes me think. What have you guys been watching?
Oh, what have we been watching? Man,
Jeez.
Catfish.
I thought you guys would be watching shows.
Nah, I mean, I watch more anime than anything else.
Yeah. Which ones?
Too many to count, man. But right now, I'm just watching Code Geass again because that show's amazing. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it again. No, bro.
I mean, it's alright.
No, it's just filled with a lot of strategy and like there's like a corrupt government or whatever, and this guy is like going up against it, kind of, and he's like got this power where he can control people's minds and whatnot.
It's something
and
awful about this show.
There's mechs, man.
There's something
mechs.
awful about this show. I'm telling you.
Mechs are amazing.
It's not right.
But no, it's just I find it interesting.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What about you, Kel?
What's the question? What's happening?
What have you been watching lately?
I watched Black Lagoon like yesterday. That's some animation, boy. Yeah, it's good though. I'm not gonna explain because I can't explain this type of thing. And then what I watched before that? Let's see. I watched Orange is the New Black like last week when it came out.
Oh yeah.
I binged that season in a day. Like I woke up at 4:00 in the morning when the show launched. I woke up and I watched the whole thing.
Jesus.
So like,
that cliffhanger.
what is it about? Like explain to me like what the show's about.
Lesbians
in jail.
It's a good summary, but I'd say it's more about like the human aspects of people in jail. Like quite often when people are incarcerated, you sort of just forget about them. And this sort of explores just more how they are, how they live, and how
lesbians
work through that really weird social structure that is prison.
Yeah, it's real deep and like about the human condition.
But it is, yes, lesbians in jail.
Lesbians in jail. Okay.
It's bloody great. It's what it is.
Because like, I mean, I see it around all the time, but I've never bothered watching it.
One thing that I love about it is the backstories they put through to each character.
Yeah, I like that they cover every character's backstory.
It shows just like how they got there, and I think that's how they do that is just perfect.
Yeah.
And they spread it out. You're going to get like one character per episode, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And it really just makes you feel for the characters and adds serious depth to them.
Exactly. Most characters get that depth. It is really good though. Seriously. If you ain't been watching it, I don't know who you are. Like, start watching it, right? And then you won't stop watching it until you get to the ending, and then you get the cliffhanger, and then you get me mad because you gotta wait a year for another bloody hanger. That's gonna happen again.
How many seasons are there?
So
it's 4 seasons.
Yeah.
How many seasons?
4.
4 now.
4 already?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The 4th one came out last week. No, seriously though, the type of cliffhangers that they drop in that show, they can't be having a season a year. Like I was telling Zayn earlier, that's like watching like Dragon Ball Z, right? And then you gotta wait a whole year for Goku to go Super Saiyan. It's like, what? Like,
yeah, that would be stupid.
I can't handle that. My blood can't handle it. Yeah.
No, what have you been watching, Joe?
Yeah, nothing.
Hey, the man.
Nothing. I don't watch anything.
Do you really not?
I'm productive and I do things.
No, that's horse shit. I see things just go yesterday.
Kidding.
Thanks.
What?
You got time for that Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do, but I don't watch shows.
Dang.
I'm like, I gotta do something myself instead of watching something someone did something to make.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, whatever really makes anybody relax.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their different ways to unwind.
That helps you.
Like I can watch shows, it's fine, but like
you
I just don't go out of my way to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel
like I never watch movies or anything. Like I saw Zootopia. That's about it.
Oh, so you watch a Furry movie though, isn't it?
I mean, you know, gotta be loyal to the team.
Oh man.
Be loyal to the team. Yeah, I feel you. It's like if nobody's seen Catfish, you need to watch Catfish.
It will change your life. As an
Oh.
editor, as somebody
I'll get on it.
online, it will change your life.
Yeah, you never know who you're talking to.
If you ain't seen the one Cam, don't talk to him. Nah.
Fucking Tyrene Man tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Like there's stuff like that just pisses me off.
She was built
man.
like tomorrow.
Alex, have you seen Catfish, man?
I have not.
Have you heard of
Seen
it?
a lot of
though?
things, but
Have
not
you heard
that.
of it?
No. What's it about?
No, it's pretty much like a reality TV show that was on MTV. That's
Oh, God.
yeah. That's like they pretty much go around the United States talking to people that met somebody online that they're trying to have a relationship with, but they haven't seen like their face or like, actually met them in
okay.
person. So when they actually go and meet them, it turns out to be someone that they didn't that's not who they say they were.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because isn't catfish the term for, like, pretending to be someone you're not online?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And luring in
Yeah,
men?
exactly.
Right,
or
like-
anybody?
Like you'll be talking to some blonde white girl, and then you meet her, and it's some thick black chick
Exactly.
from Queens. Like totally opposite side of the spectrum,
Yeah.
and
It's pretty hilarious.
it's ridiculous some of the stuff that happens in that show.
Yeah.
Definitely worth to watch.
Yeah,
Do they have reactions from that person when
Oh,
they realize?
absolutely. They go to meet the person
Oh, that's...
in real life.
yeah. Like they'll actually fly them out to the place that they're at.
Is the format for every episode that
Yeah, they
just
fly them out. Yeah,
out
exactly.
the person?
They, like
Okay.
investigate the
Yeah.
person, and then
Investigate
go
the
and
person.
like see him, and it is like, man, you're not who
Yeah.
you said you were. Ha!
And then they have
It's
to
like, nah,
talk.
fam.
Man, it's a mess sometimes.
Because like the most interesting parts of the show are like when the two hosts are like trying to figure out who this person is.
Exactly.
Like
Right.
cross referencing like their profile pictures and seeing if their screen name is on some other website attached to a different profile.
Phone
Like,
number.
It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think we need to call the Catfish crew on a certain editor who does certain three-dimensional videos. I wouldn't say no
Oh.
more.
Say no more. Yeah, I mean, like, there's been some investigations and some allegations, but who knows what's really the truth?
Exactly. Who really does?
You won't-
Can you imagine
Kim.com
them
does
just seeing that
it.
email? Just saying like, hey, can you investigate this person from this niche editing community?
we must.
We just
know.
want to know.
We must know.
The world needs to know. This is a crisis.
I mean, like, if we get enough of these podcasts down, maybe we can get them on the show, and they can air out their beef and reveal. Man,
Some things.
get in
things.
contact with Sond. Let's make it happen.
Hey, we do that. We need to do it. I'm sure.
It's like Sond, if you're listening, contact me.
Yeah.
877.
You know where to find me.
Uh,
You know where to find me.
Oh man.
I also just realized how many times my accent has switched this podcast alone. Because I always forget that it happens to me, but because I grew up with my dad's American, but then I moved to Australia, and I found that I had sort of like a weird combination accent where if I speak with Australian people, it's more Australian, and if I speak with American people, it's more American.
Hey man.
Yeah.
I got the same issue sync. We're in the same boat together.
Are we?
Yeah, man.
I mean, because like
God
it's
damn.
not too noticeable, but
Yeah, no, it just happens, and it always confused people when they'd come over, and I'd be looking at my dad, and speaking sort of American English, and then looking at my friend and going to Australian English.
I'm sure that the Australian people
Yeah.
notice it more than we do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because to me, you was on
For
like
sure.
a thick Australian from the Outback riding the kangaroo. You know,
there's some Barbies.
Yeah,
on.
his name's Skippy, mate.
eating a wallaby burger. That's what you sound like.
No worries.
It's freaking rich in protein.
Fucking
Wallaby.
straight that.
Cradling the
Okay, answer me this: Do you guys say shrimps on the barbie?
They don't say shrimp. They say prawn.
No, we say prawn.
Say prawns.
'Cause-
Dom was saying that.
Because they're like the English people,
Yeah.
right? They say prawn.
Right. So where did shrimps on the barbie
That's
come
American.
from? Like, is that just
I don't know.
westernized?
Somebody must have.
I think
There's
Americans
probably
are the
some
only
one
people who say
Aussie
shrimp.
was at a barbecue in America once and put shrimp on the. I mean prawn on. I don't even know what they say anymore.
Shrimps on the barbie.
Confused myself.
This is probably what happened, you know. Like, Australian guy goes to America. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put this prawn on the barbecue. And then the American was like, yo, he just put shrimp on the barbie. Bam. Legend created.
Yo!
Yeah.
What the?
What the
And
fuck
thus-
is that?
And thus we have Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, I'm so happy we don't have one of those in Bermuda.
Man.
What do they even serve? Like, there's nothing really Australian. Like, Australian cuisine is just other cuisines.
I feel like
And
look-
meat pies, that's
I
it.
feel like Outback
I'm gonna look
serves
it up there.
onion rings. Like I feel like they serve
Like,
onion
just
rings.
straight
Nothing else.
Alright, I'm gonna look at their
We have-
menu right quick.
Like, meat pies, and in South Australia, like, Farmers Unionised coffee, which nobody will understand that reference but me.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
get
that's the only real Australian food, I'd say.
Dang.
Let's see, I'm looking at their menu right now. Outback Steakhouse. They got hand carved roasted sirloin, perfectly paired, perfectly priced. Let's see what else we got. They got the bone in natural cut ribeye. Let's see what
Are
else.
you sponsored by them?
You know?
Hey,
Yo,
Because it sure
sponsor
sounds
us.
like it.
I wouldn't mind some free.
Yo, I'm
free
That's what I was
meals.
saying.
We've got 2 Australian members sponsor us.
okay, they got the bloomin' onion, which is their special onion, handcraft or
Bloomin'
hand
onion.
carved, cooked until golden, and ready to
Handcrafted
dip
onion.
into our spicy signature bloom sauce.
What?
Let's see what else they got. They got the coconut shrimp, of course.
Yeah.
They got wood fire grilled shrimp on the barbie.
But do they have any kangaroo
Right here.
on that menu?
I don't see no kangaroo. Let's see. Look at the specials. Let's see.
They ain't got no koala.
I mean, they don't even eat koala down there, do they?
We don't eat
Signal
koala.
sync
We eat
Can
kangaroo.
confirm.
You guys eat kangaroo?
No, you don't.
Oh.
You never had kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we do.
you've never eaten kangaroo.
I've
But
eaten kangaroo. I've eaten shark. I've eaten
You've
a
had
whole bunch of
Why
other
would
stuff.
you eat a kangaroo?
They're surprisingly enough, they're actually a pest.
Bruh.
Like, they actually mess up
But
farmland.
they're bipedal,
so you have
bruh.
to kill them.
Like,
They're like furries in real
Like-
life.
they walk on 2 legs.
What?
Like, you can't just
Thanks,
you
Joe.
can't just kill an animal that does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, a lot of farms, they hire people to go kangaroo hunting.
What if a kangaroo like boxes your shit up?
It's just,
They usually do that.
Have you?
Use a gun from a distance. They can't punch you from there.
Bruh,
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Did you ever see
Yeah, I
Kangaroo
said
Jack?
kangaroo jack. Well, you don't know what this kangaroo is capable of. He'll get you with damn hands, bruh. Keep fucking around.
Oh my god. But nah, they don't have anything like that on this menu. It's mostly just like a steakhouse.
They
It's
call
not
it the
really-
Outback, but they
Yeah.
got no kangaroo
Like-
steak.
Just like America, we're just an amalgamation of different cultures.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be illegal too if they had freaking kangaroo on the menu.
How would
Nobody would eat here.
like,
Importing into
can
the
you
US
import?
might be illegal, yeah.
Can you import kangaroo? I wonder.
Probably.
I'm not
It just
sure.
wouldn't be the easiest, and it would high prices.
Kangaroos got. You guys eat kangaroo feet? Cause you ever seen a kangaroo's foot? Like that thing is massive, bruh. You guys are gotta be.
Oh, have you seen a kangaroo tail? Its tail is like half of its weight.
Nah, bruh. You guys are gotta be eating kangaroo.
Really? Oh wait, that's because they can like lean back on their tail, can't they?
Their tail does most of their movement for them.
What?
Jeez.
Oh, that's huge.
What
And
the hell are these
so
feet
much
for,
else.
man? These things could sail across the ocean.
The feet are just like a little bit of balance. That's it.
Bruh, these
It's like-
feet are huge.
Kangaroo Jesus.
Bruh, them feet could sail
Walking
across
on
the
water.
ocean, bruh.
They're so cute though, man. They're not even like they don't look hostile at all.
I'll ride that thing, bruh. Real talk.
Let's take that out of context.
Look as he roars the majestic kangaroo into the outback.
Jeez, man. Put a saddle on it there, real talk. That'd be lit. We have kangaroo races.
It's like chocobo races in Final Fantasy.
And whichever one wins, like, we don't eat that one.
You get to let it roam free. Oh my god. This is terrible.
This is reality, Sage. In reality, we eat
like,
kangaroos.
It's like underground dogfighting, but you racing kangaroos instead.
Is this against YouTube terms of
We
service?
giving no animals like this in Bermuda. We need some cool animals like this.
I thought you guys had like wild chickens or something.
Right, we got wild chickens. Like, ooh, ooh.
Hey, chickens can be.
How wild can a chicken even get?
Hey, chickens, they would. They take your shins out. You better be careful.
They'll take your shits out.
Yo,
I think flipping what's in
hostile
there?
chickens.
What's in there? China's got wild chickens, don't they?
China.
I don't really want to be associated with China, though.
Same as North Korea.
Jeez, boy.
I'll actually be there in like 2 weeks.
North Korea.
North Korea?
No,
Oh.
no, China.
It's like what? Like what they got you doing at the university?
Well, if I am in North Korea in 2 weeks, you won't hear from me ever again, so I
Oh gosh.
guess this is goodbye.
It was good to have you on the podcast.
Yep.
Podcast from North Korea.
Farewell, podcast. Rest in peace, Sink.
Nah, stay away from North Korea.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so you go to China. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to China on a study trip with the uni.
Yo, be careful, man.
Yes.
China's a dangerous place.
I lived there for 6 years.
No, you wouldn't.
You did? Wait, you did?
No, you wouldn't.
What, you say you did?
Yeah, I did.
Man, you live dangerously.
Yeah.
No, did you-
How come you lived in
Yeah,
China for so long?
That's weird.
Cause, well, my parents worked as expats, so they were hired to work there, and that's where I ended up being born. And I guess it wasn't that bad living there.
But you was born in China?
So I was born in Hong Kong.
So
yeah.
you have Chinese citizenship.
Yeah.
Like you legitimate Chinese.
I don't have Chinese citizenship just because neither of my parents are themselves Chinese.
What?
Damn.
But yeah,
Can you speak any Chinese?
a little bit,
Okay.
but not much.
Huh.
Dang.
That's interesting. I
Sink,
didn't know
we're learning so much about you.
that. I know.
Like, you come back, you're dropping bombs like you lived in China.
He was born in there.
We know you from his 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, we never knew that. Like,
Yeah.
it's been
Right,
3 years.
Yeah,
I thought
you
I-
never,
hurry
you never
up.
mentioned that.
Well, I'm just, you know what? I thought that I'd save it for the podcast. That happens 3 years later after I
You had
joined.
that foresight, see. You was thinking long
Yeah.
term.
See, this way I get the most genuine reaction out of you.
Jeez.
He's got those visions.
This guy was thinking long term.
Well, that's from all the radiation.
Oh.
Wait, no.
Oh no.
China doesn't have radiation, it just has a lot
Smog.
of bad air. It's so bad that a lot of schools, they have, like, in their gyms, they have sort of domes,
Mhm.
just so you're not exposed to the actual air.
They're
It's
like-
fully filtered air.
What?
Yeah.
Goodness.
China's a...
It's bad. It's getting very bad.
They need to learn how to put some, like, grass on the buildings.
Yeah, no, that might
Like
work.
that would probably actually help, seeing as the place is so bloody dense.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I know.
That's ridiculous.
That's one main reason I wouldn't go to China, because I'd probably die of suffocation.
Alright, guys. So, this is the end of the podcast. And even though I like barely talk throughout the whole thing, I hope you still enjoyed the podcast with all of us, with me, Mama and Joe. You can just youtube.com/Mama and Joe. That's me. Yeah. And we've got the other guys. So there's Zuil.
Hey.
Okay, why am I listing people? That's stupid. Why am I listing people? Alright. Yeah.
You know the usual peoples.
Yeah. Oh, Sync was here there.
Yeah. And good to have Sync on the podcast for the first time.
Yeah, I was
Hopefully
here.
we can have you in
Fun
more.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should hopefully be dropping into more of them. Yeah, well, if you guys want to check out my channel, of course it's Sync Edits HD. I haven't done much in the past long time, but I'll see if I can get more stuff going again. Heading into holidays and stuff, I should have some more time.
Okay.
What can people expect from you as far as video wise?
Probably not really Call of Duty stuff. Probably more just motion graphics tests and like things of just playing around with ideas that I have and trying to work out new animation styles and things like that.
Right.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alrighty.
So yeah, thanks for checking out our podcast and rocking with us for the 3rd week in a row. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Ciao.
See ya.